Oh, hello. We've got a doozy here from Yahoo. And it says CNN medical analyst rips Senator Ron Johnson over vaccine comments. Most ignorant man in the United States Senate. I'm Grid 7 and get into this. Really, this is pure propaganda right here. And hatred. Really. Article here by Kyle Moss on CNN's Aaron Burnett out front Tuesday. Fill-in host Poppy Harlow spoke with CNN medical analyst Dr. Jonathan Reiner about all things COVID-19 and got his reaction to comments made by Senator Ron Johnson, Wisconsin Republican, on Fox News during their Monday primetime block regarding the safety and effectiveness of the COVID-19 vaccines. Johnson said, "We all hoped and prayed that the vaccines would be 100% effective, 100% safe, but they're not. We now know that fully vaccinated individuals can catch COVID. They can transmit COVID, so what's the point?" After playing the clip of Johnson's interview, Harlow asked Reiner, who advised the White House medical team under President George W. Bush, what he thought of those comments. Now, I'm just going to say, nothing what this guy said right here, that the vaccines would be 100% effective, 100%, they're not. That is scientific fact. That is fact. And this is what this guy replies with. He goes, "I say that he's so misguided that it makes me wonder whether all this is just an act. And if it's an act, what's that say about what he thinks his constituents wants to hear? And if this is not an act, then he's just the most ignorant man in the United States Senate. And that says a lot." Nothing. And what he said right there even rips the senator. It's not even a debate back thing. No, basically he's sitting there going, "This guy's a mean poo-poo head" type thing. He's just calling him a name. That's all he's done. There was no reply back on that. There was no debate back there. There was nothing saying about the effectiveness or how safe they were. There was nothing to discredit anything that he said. Now, I'm not going to say Johnson's right on stuff. I'm just saying this particular thing right here, what he said right here, and the reply was anything but a rip. In fact, it makes this guy look like an idiot. I'm sorry, Reiner's the idiot here. He didn't do anything. And they go on and say Johnson's been making headlines with some that have been considered outrageous claims throughout the course of the pandemic, causing many health experts to label him as one of the main perpetrators of misinformation happening in our country. And that's something Reiner says has consequences. His propagation of this nonsense that somehow vaccines don't work and are unsafe is the reason why so many of his constituents are becoming hospitalized and dying. Does he actually have proof of that? No, that's a talking point of the left that they hammer and hammer and hammer. And I don't see where they're saying, no, you always hear this state or that state. And I take a look, and California is usually pretty bad, and New York's pretty bad, and they're supposed to be vaccinated. But it's just like, no. Calling him the most ignorant man in the United States Senate? There's a lot out there that are even worse. But I just know. It is one thing. No. We did hope the vaccines would be effective. No. Highly effective and safe and all that. And I'm sorry, it is true that they're not. By this guy deflecting and all that, I wonder what why it's an act for him. What's it say about the people who listen to him? Really? Yeah. That's my 2 cents on this complete propaganda piece of bad Republicans and bad people who don't do exactly as we say, because that's how it is. Well, you let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. I'm on Rumble. If you're on YouTube, come on over, see me on Rumble, and I'll see you next video.